We have a super interesting message from Sister Gabi Maria from Argentina. She says, Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalamu alaikum. How are you, Sheikh Qomi? Very well. Listening to you always makes me happy. I hope you and your family are well. Thank you, dear sister. My name is Maria Gabriela. I am from Argentina. So let me write her name. Maria. The Argentinians already call Gabriela Gabi. Gabriela, very good. My name is Maria Gabriela. No, it doesn't say, yes, Gabriela. I am from Argentina and I have been informing myself, learning and reading the Quran for 4 months. I want to enter Islam, but I feel in my heart that I must have more knowledge. Otherwise, I would not be worthy of saying that I am a Muslim. Even if I do not yet know the rules and the names of the prophets, I am applying in my life every habit and every word that Allah gives us. I imagine the customs in my country, where from the womb of the mother, we already have bad habits. I will also tell you that my life is changing since I have been gaining knowledge of the truth, but there is something that worries me, and I believe it worries everyone. As a 37-year-old woman, a former Catholic with bad habits, how can I face today, and how can I know if the man is right? I saw a video about temptations and fornication. The truth is, I don't want to reach that point, even though it used to seem normal to me. Here, the men are lost, and that is why I didn't start dating at that time, and even less so now that, for God, dating does not exist, only marriage or nothing. You tell me, how can a woman my age find a man fearful of Allah? Greetings. I await your response. May Allah bless me always. And thank you for your shared wisdom. I would like to join your group to learn much more than what you share. Well, we are going to add her to the group we have. What is the girl's name? Maria Gabriela add. Here is Maria Gabriela. Let's see if she is already here. She has appeared. She is here. So let's go to the girl's response. Maria Gabriela. It seems we have lost contact because imagine 258 messages and it gets lost. There it is. There it is. Very well. Let's go to the response. Peace be upon you, my esteemed and dear sister Maria Gabriela. May God bless you. God has blessed you. The truth is that God has chosen you to enter Islam. Let's take it one step at a time. First, dear sister, once you have come to the conviction that Islam is the right path, you are a Muslim. You just need to express that commitment to God. From the moment you say that word, you will receive the blessing. There are people who say, "Oh, look, I am on the path." While you are on the path and have not expressed the word, you will not receive that special blessing. It means it's like you are at the door. You have to enter that party of God. You have to enter, not stay at the door. How to enter into Islam? With 2 words that are sacred words, or rather 3. So, say it with me. Ashadu. Allah. Ilaha. Illallah. I bear witness that there is no deity but Allah. And I bear witness that Muhammad is the Messiah of God. I bear witness that Muhammad is the messenger of God. Also say, I give Ana Aliya Wali your love. The testimony that Ali is also the successor of the Prophet Muhammad. He is the father of the Imams. With these 3 words, you have passed through the door. You are inside the blessing. From that moment on, God will accept your prayer. If you want to expel the demon from your life, do you want to remove all those doubts from yourself? You have to expel the demon. How do you expel the demon? By performing the prayer. How do you perform the prayer? It's easy. You can learn it. You take your phone, listen to it word by word, pause it, and repeat it in Arabic. This is how to perform the prayer. Easily, dear sister, you can perform the prayer, and that is correct. You take the phone in your hand and you put on the tape. In the name of God, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Pause. Repeat. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. This is how you pray, listening to a prayer tape that we already have. How to learn the prayer? Everything is there. Perform the prayer in Islam. There is a video about this. So, dear sister, you must enter through the door. Do not stay outside. Outside there are many dogs. There is Satan. Out. Then it won't leave you in peace. It won't let you go. And it will always inject doubts. Once you have reached that point where Islam is the path of God, the path of truth, this means that I need to know more. We all always need to know more. Sheikh Qomi needs to know more. You all need to know more. So, you can never convert to Islam. Never. Satan allows you to convert. It is a temptation from the devil to say, look, I need to know more. I will stay for another year, maybe 2. I will tell you one thing. Thousands of people, after coming to know Islam, returned to ignorance because they did not give that quick word. That is not a warning, it is a reality. It is a reality that I am telling you. It's not that the devil leaves you in peace. The devil will create so many doubts that he does not want to see your salvation. The devil is your enemy. That is the first thing. So today I hope you convert to Islam. Say that word now. The Prophet of Islam was in Mecca and said, say there is no God but Allah and you will be successful. Say there is no deity but Allah and you will be saved. Quickly, say there is no deity but Allah. There is no divinity except Allah. Ready, enter into Islam. I bear witness that Muhammad is the messenger of God. Why do you want to receive God's blessing later? You need it today. Today you need God's blessing in your life. It may be that tomorrow is too late. So today, convert to Islam. He already has a pact with God, with Jesus as well. The path of Jesus is Islam. You have entered into Islam? Now about marriage and all that. It's true. A man without Islamic education does not know what the correct behavior is. How to do it? We are going to give a wise piece of advice so that girls can find Muslim men. Very well. What does the Muslim man want? Let's see. There is a business called business administration. In the management of the company, one of the things you say is, come on, how are we going to get clients? Then he says, you have to read your client's mind. My client, what does he need? You say, my client needs a car. What does he expect from a car? He says, he expects this. Tranquility, speed, ease of use. This, I don't know. A good, I don't know, appearance, many things, right? You put yourself in the customer's shoes, then you can present your car in the best way and you will sell it. And you will lend it in that way? Very good. Let's see. Many young people in Latin America are converting to Islam. Many, what do they all want? To have a believing wife by their side. So, what is missing is for them to know that you are that believing girl. Let's go inside the mind of a believing Muslim boy, an Arab man who has emigrated, a Turkish Arab, I don't know, whatever. A good man who is in Latin America wants to get married. Boy, what is on your mind? What do you seek from marriage? For the Muslim man, it's not all about sex. He says, yes, it is true that part of the food is salt, but not all the food is salt. Yes. A couple's life also has a delightful aspect called sex, but that is not everything. Therefore, just being an attractive girl in terms of physical appearance is not enough. So one must ask, what do you want? He says, I want a worthy mother for my children, who can raise believing children. A kind, wise mother. That she knows how to cook, that she knows how to prepare. A home filled with much faith. So that I can sacrifice my life for her. Because a Muslim man seeks a woman for whom the Muslim man would give his life. That is how we Muslim men are. We are not going to marry the girls just for fun. No, We are thinking about forming a believing family. So, within that family, we seek everything: happiness, spirituality, a kind life, all of that. So, very well, since you have understood what the boy expects and what he demands, let's move on to the next step. So, what is the next step? What is it that the boy already expects? It is quite clear. The next step is for you to make that boy understand that you are that girl. So you need to acquire these skills. For example, the man needs to say, I am looking for a modest and chaste girl. How does a modest girl look on the street with the Islamic veil? Then you have to put on the veil. She needs a wise woman, you have to study. She needs a woman who will educate her children, so she needs to learn Islamic education. Therefore, she needs to do everything. Since you have learned it, you already have it. We have arrived. What the boy needs, you are that. It means you have done your own training. So we have another step left, the third step, presentation. Again, let's go back. Read the mind of man, become what he seeks. And the third step, the most important, is to offer. In business administration, it talks about advertisements. We need to advertise that. How to do it? There are two types of propaganda. The first one, which generally does not yield many results, is personal word-of-mouth propaganda. You go to the mosque in your area, to that place, to another place, and, for example, in the ladies' section of the mosque, you say, I am a woman such and such, and I hope to have a Muslim husband such and such. It means you are offering yourself like that. Generally, that doesn't work much. It doesn't work that well. My experience says this. Although it works occasionally, presenting oneself in person many times doesn't work. So how does it work then? Let's see. Nowadays, how is merchandise sold? On social media, in communication media. What I see as the most effective is to set up a channel on YouTube. You learn Islam, Islamic education, learn everything that Sheikh Qomi has taught. For example, there is a series called The Main Causes of Infidelity in Couples. There are more than 90 of them. You listen to what it is, you are going to write it down, you are going to memorize it, you are going to record it, you put it on YouTube. Everyone says, oh, look at that wise woman. They don't know that you are teaching the things of Sheikh Qomi. It doesn't matter. And everyone will consider you as the idol. Many men say, oh, this is the girl I have always been looking for. When they see her, we have said she corresponds to what they are looking for. A girl with an Islamic veil with a chador. Even with a chador, I recommend it with a chador. A chador is a garment that covers from head to toe. I really love that. So you will leave a number where you won't receive calls. That number should only have an active WhatsApp. Well, whenever we are on social media, there are many crazy and stupid abusers being talked about. You will block them right away. They send you silly things. You will block them. But within, and some who ask you for video calls, we do not receive video calls, nothing. Questions, answers. After a while, honest men will appear. Honest. And to you in your voice, in your message, I only receive messages. I do not receive calls. Set that condition. I do not receive calls, audio, video, calls, nothing, because that will be the cause of abuse. So you say, only messages, text or voice, then the person sends you a message. You will see an honorable man. There is another one. Later, he will give you an opportunity. Put together a video of yourself presenting your work. Send me your life curriculum. Then you will have thousands of options to choose from. Do you understand me? So one day you will see that man and say, let's go to the mosque. At the mosque, you will sit down to talk. You are not necessarily going to visit a nightlife place or a restaurant. No, it should be a dignified place. Yes, then, not in your house, mind you. Never in your house will you invite unknown men. No, at the mosque. Let him come to the mosque. You are going to sit and talk in a place in the mosque, and that's it. Goodbye, they leave. Do not allow them to meet you in lonely places. No, in dark places. At night, never meet with unknown men. Never. So, there you will get to know, and do not trust what men appear on social media. Men are not what they appear. In 99% of cases, men are not what they say. They lie. So, that also needs to be taken into account. Very well. With all that advice, you will easily find the guy you are looking for. May God bless you. There is also a prayer that we have uploaded on our channel. It is called the prayer of Jafar Tayyar, the secret key to marriage. You will also perform that prayer. Inshallah, God will resolve your marriage problem. May God bless you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.